Well, a first-timer here tonight in Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling, Hilda La Muneca makes her way down to ringside.
Hilda feeling a little bit of the Easter spirit here as we get ready for Easter weekend. You gotta appreciate somebody celebrating the holiday. In her debut here in Dragonslayer Pro, Hilda looks to pick up a win against a familiar face here to the Dragonslayer faithful.
I shut it down, now come through.
Far fewer women more iconic to Texas professional wrestling in the year of 2025 than the woman who has continued the mission statement to take it over, and not just Texas, but the rest of the world. It is Mystii Marks looking to leave an indelible impression in Dragonslayer Pro a second time out.
No doubt she made her mark, pardon the pun, at our first event, taking on another decorated Texas legend in Lady Bird Monica Monroe. Now looking to continue a string of dominant performances as she takes on the debuting Hilda La Muneca.
You don't deserve my shirt. My sweat is stretching. Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up. You better slay.
Mystii obviously not a fan of these fine folks here in Fort Worth.
Well, not a fan of our official or the Easter spirit, apparently.
Jerry Merchant having none of it, though. Searching by force, doing what needs to be done to get this contest started, whether Mystii Marks likes it or not. Gotta respect an official that'll lay down the law.
And that signals the bell. This match underway, a collar and elbow tie-up, and very quickly to be ended at the hand of Mystii Marks. Can you walk us a little bit about what you know regarding Hilda La Muneca, her background in professional wrestling?
Hilda is a very interesting character. We've seen her appear in a number of companies across Texas with varying levels of success. She's captured women's gold in companies all across Texas. Now she's looking to bring that innovative fighting spirit. You see the size, obviously, the size difference between these two. Hilda, much slighter competitor, having to find ways to outmaneuver, and use her body weight to her advantage. Mystii Marks using that hair to her advantage, though, to gain control here. Once again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Might get you disqualified. But Mystii Marks is seeing just how lenient our official is.
You're going to find Hilda La Muneca to be a hell of a technician, a hell of a striker whenever the position is come to. See, switching levels now. Working her way all the way to the top of the body with these strikes, and it is Hilda that is going to bring Mystii Marks into the corner. And Marks looking to catch Hilda out. Hilda in a bad spot to be. And hot up and over onto the top rope there. You know, James, Mystii Marks has a lot of power in her offense. We're seeing a lot of that, all the way up and down this card. A David versus Goliath situation in the women's wrestling realm here in Dragonslayer Pro. But a lot of that power you're going to see come out of the hips of Mystii Marks, whether it's getting the hips underneath her when it comes to a suplex or throwing her hips into her opponent.
It's all in the leverage. Once you get your hips under your opponent, ask any amateur wrestler, the leverage is there. They're gonna go where you lead them. you saw that power base got underneath, and that allowed Mystii Marks to drape Hilda over the ropes, and that's what's put her in control now. It's all about that vertical base.
As Mystii Marks, well, the leverage is definitely going to be given.
Hilda still fighting with those educated feet, though, trying to chop Mystii Marks down.
And Marks gonna find the cover here, just one. Hilda La Muneca not going to give up easily as a count of one more time. Yeah, the lashes are coming off. You know what that means, James.
Things are getting serious. Mystii Marks thought she might be able to take Hilda lightly. You heard her call her a little girl earlier. We're finding out now that Hilda is no little girl. Hilda is a serious threat, and Mystii Marks has got to keep her eye on the doll. Mystii now still stunned. Hilda taking advantage, floating over, attempting a sunset flip there, but Mystii, once again, using that power, throwing Hilda off and catching her with a big boot in the face into the cover.
And a cover one more time for Mystii Marks is not going to win out over a debuting Hilda La Muneca. Mystii Marks making a name for herself all across the southern Texas and central Texas wrestling scenes. Has won many a championship all across Texas. No titles to fight for here in Dragonslayer Pro. It's all for the love of the game, and right now, Marks needs to prove that she is a better player than Hilda La Muneca tonight. And we are not playing around with this one. Hilda right out of the way. Allow Mystii Marks to run herself out of steam. We'll see if Hilda can do that here tonight.
Mystii's still got some fight. She's found a way to reverse it a couple of times, but no way to reverse the momentum entirely. Hilda starting to roll now, making her way to the top rope, but cut off. Mystii Marks draping her in the tree of woe.
And whoa is exactly what these fans just said tonight. Here's a cover again for Mystii Marks, and it is not enough. I mean, you know just as well as I do, Mystii Marks took one look at Hilda La Muneca on this card and said that she had this one in the bag. And the fact that Marks has not put Hilda away just yet is going to lead to a lot of increased frustration and uncontrollable temper for Marks.
We saw a level of confidence going in. Mystii thought she had this thing won already, but Hilda has been bringing the fight and continues to. Now, a series of right hands. Sliding up and under. Tilt-a-whirl. Mystii sent to the corner. Hilda's starting to build that house of fire. Knee right underneath the jaw, along the temple. Floating to the middle. Roll through here. Massive shot to the head. Mystii Marks could be out. Only two, says our official Sherry Merchant. Mystii Marks stunned, trying to create any separation she can get, prevent this attack. Hilda looking for it again, this time not successful. Mystii sits down. We got a 3 count. Mystii Marks learned from the first time.
The marker, Mystii Marks.
Now you raising my hand, huh? Yeah. Raise my freaking hand, Sherry. Raise it.
And the victory here tonight goes to Mystii Marks. Oh, and well,
Hilda understandably frustrated, but Mystii Marks still walking away your victor.
yeah, Hilda not one to be toyed with. Mystii Marks with your win here tonight.
I've been good.